Hello friends, this is Hedda. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am making a pen pal letter for my friend Lena, and I really wanted to show you how I put it together. But before any of that, a big thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning platform with thousands of different classes on anything from creative journaling to photography to music and web design. My friend here in Hawaii does pottery and it looks like so much fun, so I really want to try it myself. So I decided to check out a few different classes on ceramics on Skillshare. There are a lot of great classes on ceramics on Skillshare, but one that I really enjoyed this month was Introduction to Ceramics and Hand Building Techniques by Pau Stevens. I have yet to actually make something myself, but gaining some knowledge about clay and ceramics in general and different techniques and just learning a little bit about it beforehand has made me even more encouraged and excited to try pottery. It is so important to try new things and explore different ways to spend your downtime, have fun with your hobbies, learn to think creatively in different ways, and for me that's exactly what Skillshare offers. So whether you use Skillshare to learn new hobbies or develop your skills to use them in your career, I would really recommend checking it out. And the first 1,000 people to click the link in the description box will get a 1-month free trial to Skillshare. You can use this month to explore different classes and ideas and really kickstart your own journey, whether it is just for fun or if it's for your career, your small business, your job, anything. So thank you again so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and now let's get started on the pen pal letter. If you watched my bullet journal setup video for March, you will know that I did a black and white and a little bit of gold jellyfish theme. But for my patrons, I actually made this pink and purple jellyfish theme, and I wanted to use these stickers for this pen pal letter because I really wanted to use it myself and not just, you know, make it for my patrons. You had to be a patron during February to get this sticker set in the mail, but they are in the secret shop actually. So any patrons, any tier, they have access to the secret shop within my sticker shop, ikigaipapier.com, and older Patreon exclusive stickers are there in the secret shop, so it is possible to get older designs. This ended up being probably one of the simplest pen pal letters that I have ever made for one of my pen pals. I actually didn't bring very much stationery with me to Hawaii, where I am right now, because, you know, you can't fit that much in one suitcase. So I basically used all of the leftover purple stationery that I had for this little pen pal project, and I think it turned out quite cute. So I'm actually mixing more like pink purple and more blue purple, which maybe I normally would not like doing, but I think it actually worked for this letter. I had a few extra of these purple envelopes that I used for the Patreon Happy Mail during February, and so I thought I would use it for a pen pal letter, and I'm glad I did because this is not a color combination I would have normally chosen. I guess purple is very purple, you know. But it was a really fun artistic challenge, I think, and I got to use some stationery that I had for a while that I just haven't used, and I really loved using my own stickers, the jellyfish girl and the other jellyfish and the stars and everything. Kind of a jellyfish in space theme is what I was going for. And I used a few different things here. I used some washi tape from Vinka, I've used some scrapbooking paper from Paper Monogatari, and I've used stationery that you guys have sent to me in pen pal letters, and it always makes me happy to be able to use that stationery and create something new, because I think that's what's fun about sending pen pal letters and like sending all those extra little gifts and then seeing the other person use them for something. At least I really enjoy that. While I am decorating the envelope for this pen pal letter, can we take a moment to appreciate the beautiful press-on nails that I'm wearing? These are actually a gift from By Oriel. She made them specifically for this theme, and I think they look so gorgeous. They're so vibrant and sparkly, and they just really encapsulates that like space theme that I was going for. I'm so happy with them. By Oriel has been a long-term supporter of my channel, and I'm really grateful because what she makes is so gorgeous, and you will have seen me wear a few different designs from her in the past as well. You actually get 10% off in her shop with the code Mochibujo, so if you're looking for some beautiful custom press-on nails, then I would really recommend them. The quality is impeccable and everything they touch turns to gold. I will leave a link in the description box so you can check it out. If you've never watched a pen pal video before, then this might be a little bit confusing about what I'm doing, but I'm basically just decorating an envelope that my letter will go inside of, and here I am just hand lettering Lena's name because I want to have her name really big on the envelope so that that's kind of the first thing that she'll see, and then I will write the address in the little frame that I glued on earlier. So here I'm just outlining my hand lettering with a thin black fine liner, and I really like doing this because especially with lighter colors it helps the lettering kind of pop. Since I am going for a little bit of a sparkly spacey theme, I am drawing some little sparkles kind of on top of the lettering, and I think that it turned out really cute and it goes well with the rest of the envelope because the last thing that I did on the envelope was to add some like white sparkles around the design. So this gives it a really cohesive look. I just used some leftover grid paper that I had lying around for this because it doesn't have to be fancy paper because the lettering takes all of the attention. So I used some grid paper from Muji that I had used to test some of my new Notebook Therapy stamps from the Sakura Breeze collection. So here I'm just cutting out her name. I'm making sure that I'm leaving a little bit of a white border around it just so that it will stand out a bit more against the darker background. And then I'm using my Sakura Jelly Roll pen to draw some sparkles here and there. I've also used some of the smaller stickers from the sticker sheet, like the stars and some of the dots, to kind of create this like confetti effect kind of. I really love using the combination of like really large kind of centerpiece stickers, if that makes sense, and then smaller decorative ones that just kind of adds to the whole theme and it makes it look a lot more done. I'm also using my Jelly Roll pen to create some lines around some of the components on the envelope, like some of the stickers, washi tape, some of the paper. Not the whole thing, just like a few places where I felt like it needed a little bit extra. And that was pretty much it for the front of the envelope. So then I just flipped it over and started decorating the envelope a little bit on the back. Not too much, just a little bit kind of at the bottom. My golden formula is one strip of washi tape, a little bit of ephemera like scrapbooking paper or something like that, and then one sticker. Now I didn't really have very much scrapbooking paper on hand, so I just used 2 pieces of washi tape and a sticker. I drew some sparkles, and that's pretty much it. And then in the top left corner I am writing the return address, like my address. I want it on the back, not on the front, because there's so much going on the front. I'd rather just decorate it, so I'm putting it on the back. And that's how the envelope turned out. I think it's really cute, and now it's time to start working on the contents. I am starting with a little washi tape sample. So I'm taking this purple washi tape that I used on the envelope as well. I like to include the same washi tapes as samples as the ones that I've used to create the pen pal letter because I feel like that just gives it a more cohesive theme. I don't actually know where this washi tape is from, so I couldn't tell you, but it's really pretty. I really like it. And then I had room for 2 more washi tapes, so I used these 2 from Notebook Therapy. This is from the Moonlit Alchemy washi tape set that I recently got, and they're really pretty. And they're probably the prettiest purple washi tapes that I have with me, so I thought that they would work really well. They also have like gold and black details, which I thought fit the theme. The top one has a kind of scalloped almost edge, which I think looks really cool, and it makes it stand out from other washi tapes. I don't put too much washi tape onto these samples because they'll end up getting too chunky, so I tend to just go 10 rounds around the gift tag and call it good. I bought this really cool postcard at Volcanoes National Park because I'm staying pretty much like 5 or 10 minutes away from the national park in a really beautiful rainforest area. So I got a few of these postcards so that I could send them to my pen pals because I thought that the style was really cool and very different from regular postcards, which are usually a photo. Usually it's pretty photos too, you know, but I thought that this one looked really cool. And it was a bit darker, so I felt like it fit the theme a little bit more, even though it's definitely not jellyfish in space. It's volcano. But yeah, so I decided to supplement my letter with this postcard. So I just decorated the back of the postcard a little bit. I put a little stamp sticker where the stamp is supposed to go when you send a postcard. And then I just wrote a little message to Lena on the back of the postcard. And Lena can choose to do whatever she wants with the postcard. She can hang it on her wall or on her fridge or just put it together with the letter. She can do whatever she wants. I decided to just add a few more stickers to the envelope just because I had some leftovers and I didn't want to leave just single stickers because I don't know the next time I'm gonna do a purple theme like this. Then I started decorating the letter and I'm using the same grid paper that I used to hand letter Lena's name on. These are just loose leaf papers that I got from Muji. They have a really small grid that I really enjoy. I think it's a 2 or 3 millimeter grid. I really like it. So I decorated it with just a few washi tapes and a couple of stickers because I want plenty of room to write my letter. And then on the top I just hand lettered Dear Lena, and I did it the same way that I did the hand lettering on the envelope, just minus the sparkles. It's actually been a really long time since I wrote to Lena. I've kind of neglected my pen pals lately. There's just been, you know, a lot of things happening in my life and lots of traveling, which I'm very grateful for, of course. I'm also trying to reply to letters that end up in my PO box, and you know, there's just a lot. So I have definitely not been very good at responding to my pen pal letters. As always, I am writing the letter off camera, but you might be wondering, where are the extras? So I actually didn't include very many extras in this letter. That's why I said at the beginning of this video that this is one of the simpler pen pal letters that I have made recently. So I just got out some paper. These are from Notebook Therapy. I think these were included in the lucky bag that came out at the end of 2022. And I am just creating a little pocket using that paper. So I just glued the edges together pretty much. That's all I did, and folded over one of the flaps. So very simple. And then I'm just putting the washi tape samples in there, as well as a couple of vinyl stickers that I made and some other goodies that I thought that Lena would enjoy. Trying to gift her stuff that she might not have already. Some labels, some stickers, some of the leftover purple stickers and ephemera that I had sitting around that I didn't use for the letter, and hopefully she can use these for something because I think they're really cute. I got her some of the kind of watercolor looking stickers that I used in my January bullet journal setup that you might recognize. Although I really enjoy making pen pal letters that have like folders and lots of extras and, you know, all of that very elaborate stuff, I also think it's okay to send simpler pen pal letters now and again because, you know, we don't always have lots of stationery that fits a certain theme all the time. And although I normally have a lot more stationery, I don't have all of that with me to Hawaii, like I said before. So I'm just using what I have to make something that I think looks pretty and that I think Lena will appreciate. And yeah. So the last thing that I did for this pocket was I glued on a little frame here, and then I added a couple of stickers and I just wrote goodies on it. I actually love how simple this pocket is. Like, it was so simple to make, and I really like how it looks with the kind of see-through colored paper that I used here. It is a type of vellum paper, I think. So although it is simple, it is nice, it is minimal, and I will definitely make a similar pocket again again for another pen pal letter because I think it worked really well. And now it is time to put together the letter, put everything in the envelope. I decided to gift Lena one of the Patreon exclusive sticker sheets. This is the one for March. It's the same sticker sheet that I used to decorate the envelope. To be honest, I love putting my own sticker sheets in with pen pal letters because I think it's just such a nice extra gift, and I hope that my pen pals appreciate it. I wrote my letter and I wrote on the postcard, and here I'm just putting them into the envelope. I had to take everything out again because I wanted to add a little wax seal. I had two candidates, one purple wax seal from Notebook Therapy from the latest Lucky Bag, and then one wax seal that I got from Simple Overload Shop. I decided to use the Simple Overload Shop for the letter itself, and then I put the Notebook Therapy one into the little pocket. I've been thinking a lot about wax seals lately, and I would really love to design my own. So yeah, let me know if that's something you'd like to see in the shop in the future, because I think that would be really fun and a really fun creative project for me. So here you can just see how I would attach the wax seal. I didn't do that on camera because I wanted to make sure that everything in the letter was okay and everything before I sent it. And here is a little final look at all of the things that went into the pen pal letter. I really hope that Lena will like it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched it all the way to the end, make sure to put a purple emoji in your comment. Please remember to click the like button and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That link in the description. And that's it for today. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!